What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Think Welding and More. Today we're going to be working on the Nissan Titan, doing part 6 of the roll cage. So let's check it out. Alright, so as you can see, I fit everything up, tacked it in place. I'm happy with the position. I'm going to weld the bottom, cut the tacks from the frame, lower the whole cage down, weld the top, hit it with some spray paint, and then use a jack and push it back up into position. Now that you know my game plan, let's go ahead and get it done. have the roll cage fit in place, welded and welded to the frame. I know it's not going nowhere. I'm gonna go ahead and repair the holes in the floor. I am using 16 gauge sheet metal. I am going to measure the width of it and the length of it, so I'm gonna go with 9 by 9. To get the other measurement, you just curve it around the sheet metal, and that will give you some good dimensions to cut your sheet metal and start repairing the floor. Alright, so I got my sheet metal set up. It's 16 gauge mild steel. I believe it's 1020. I had gone ahead and laid out a 9 by 9 inch piece for one of my holes. I had stopped by Harbor Freight today and picked up one of their $65 sheet metal shears. We'll give it a shot, see how it goes. So as you can see, it worked out pretty well. Happy with the tool. It's gonna make it a lot easier and faster for me. Alright, so now that I had cut my piece for the floor, I want to form it. I had picked up this 18-inch sheet metal brick at Harbor Freight. I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. As you can see, it works out pretty good for this little project. I really wouldn't want to use it for anything else. Alright, so as you can see, I cut the piece, I formed it, and put it in place. It fits pretty well. It's definitely going to work for what I need it to. A little bit of a gap, but nothing a hammer won't fix. So now that we got that, I'll end up cutting it down the center and putting a hole in it for the tube, and then sliding both pieces together and welding it out. Now that I got my piece laid out, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and get it ready so I can patch the hole in the floor. As far as how I got my measurements, I put the piece in the truck, slid it next to the roll cage tube, and I was able to get my upper and lower measurement. After that, I moved it around to the center of it, roughly where it's gonna be, and I marked out for my left and right and center mark for where I'm gonna cut the plate to be able to sandwich it around the tubing. If you're worried about wasting material, I recommend you use construction paper. You can fold the construction paper in the same way and then use it as a template on your sheet metal to get the same results as what I'm doing here. So I hope this helps you out, and let's go ahead and cut it out and actually see if it fits, and then keep moving forward. so as you can see, I finished welding it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up, throw some spray paint on it, and move on to the others.